Hello, everyone! Oh, cheat. Oh, wait, no. What is this? Puff. Wait, did I. Grr! How did I get into this mess? I did click the right thing, right? That's far enough! You can't run forever! Mr. Phoenix Red, I did click 4-1, right? I thought I clicked 4-1. Did I accidentally do the last turnabout instead? What have I done wrong? I couldn't allow you to go on like this! But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! I didn't click the last turnabout again, did I? Did I click the last turnabout? I've had a dream before, someplace else. As of this day, was written into my destiny. Okay, never mind. I thought that was the last turnabout again. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer. I have so many different save files, I thought I clicked the last turnabout to prove the killer innocent. Because I played with my brother too, so that's why I was like confused. Did I do the last turnabout again? Huh? No. It's just Phoenix. It's just a cool callback. It was a cool callback to the opening cutscene of this game, where yeah, Phoenix is thinking about what it means to be a defense attorney, especially with Edgeworth's monologue. Round. Oh, same intro too. Like even the phone. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? You fucker. This is gonna be like my first original. Oh, okay, you. Wow. If you please, Mr. Lawyer, this is the first. Oh my goodness, All Black's instincts were so correct, so on point, so on guard. If you know what I mean. Is on guard even a word? Like I know on guard. Okay, whatever. She was so on point when she said this guy was like a menace. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict too. Grrr. Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. Maya. Phoenix? Phoenix! I called it. Mamiya! Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But, you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Let's see, okay. Oh, it's that accursed on guard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Ah! Gumshoe! I'm really sorry. Where are you? They let me join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead? I thought he was gonna say you have some sort of job now? Sorry, but right now, we've got 0 leads on the guy. And no, I got 0 paychecks either. We're not gonna give up, and neither will I. Gumshoe! Until the trial's over, until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard a guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I could do that as they find Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. So we're still going in the typical format. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you. Can't we just tell the judge? Like, can't we just ask the judge, yo, could you delay the trial? Cause, like, no, I guess on guard will be suspicious. Oh yeah, on guard might be suspicious and all that stuff. So yeah, we actually do have to draw it out. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. We don't want him to be suspicious, or he'll tell the killer that they're closing in on them. Hey, Phoenix, you understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Yeah. Let's do this. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. So, yeah, let's go. Yeah, we have Will Powers. That's going to be our witness for this trial. We don't know what a witness for the next trial is going to be. Though I think I got some spoilers on what it's going to be. So, oopsie, it's okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery in our hands. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder? That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Engarde, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she's guilty after all? I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin, and the person who hired the assassin, his client so to speak, is Matt Engarde. What a surprising turn of events! I would think it's becoming commonplace. It's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on at this time, so I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we still have to hold out as long as we can, at least until Maya is safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please? Oh, okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. Oh, this is like Gumshoe. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes. I didn't know that. But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Engarde's room. Okay, sure. Alrighty. Visit to Matt's room. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. Now, talking with a bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Engarde was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy. What are you implying? Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just gonna have to charge in head first, right? I guess so. Okay. After award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Hold it! The defendant's room? Why did he go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, and I wanted to say congrats. What's wrong? Why did you stop? Mr. Wright. What is it? You're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you? Huh? I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not a killer! Oh no, no one said you were, Mr. Powers. We might throw that allegation in there just to delay trial, but we'll never actually convict you, because that's inhumane. Why would anyone convict you of guilty, okay? Even Edgeworth stopped. Like, Edgeworth lost his streak because he's like, what, man? I don't want to give Powers the guilty verdict. He lost his streak, okay? He already lost his streak, but he got himself another loss. He started a losing streak to help you, man. No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. Every time? Witness. I'll personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Sorry. So, you went to the defendant's room, and then? Hey, wait a minute. When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? I I was gonna make a joke about like the type of people who always get turned into bad guys even though they do nothing wrong. But then I forgot what type. I forgot what the joke was gonna be. Like what type of guy does that sort of stuff? Like oh my goodness, how did I? And they always turn into the bad guy, you know, for doing one little thing. I forgot. Whatever. Are you sure that was man on guard? Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then. If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And what is the defendant doing, standing in front of his own room? He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. Hold it. At first? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It's Jordan B. Peterson. Oh my goodness. He always gets turned into the bad guy whenever he does something. Like whenever he... Okay, no, that's not gonna work. What type of guy always gets turned into the bad guy for saying anything like remotely off? Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. I was watching the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct? Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats. Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do. So, how long did you watch the two of them? Well, let me just tell Phoenix something. You see, Phoenix, the reason why it was off is because, on guard, he never gives tips to men. Oh, that makes sense now. He only gives them to female, butlers and, bellboys. So I was wondering, what if this wasn't a bellboy and was a bell girl instead? What if the killer is a female? What if Shelly is actually a Sally? Really? Not more than a minute or two, I think. A minute or two what? Of them fucking. Oh my goodness. How big was the tip? It was $69, sir. $69? I guess we meet at night, so I couldn't watch them do it. Oh, damn. So no video? No video footage. God damn it. Hold it! Why couldn't you record, man? I don't care you had guests tonight. I wanted you to record him doing with Sally the Killer, okay? You should have recorded that. So who are these guests you're talking about that was so valuable that you didn't get the recording? You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl. Oh, okay, never mind. We were too valuable. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state, I ended up focusing on her. I mean, I would focus on Maya too if I was with her. You know, I would be looking at her 24/7. Okay, stop, idiot dude. I see. And in any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. After the war ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Okay, I also saved the game. Thank you, Will Powers. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you, Will Powers. I like you for that, okay? You're really awesome for that, okay? I do appreciate that. Matt was standing there in the front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. So, do you get a bad ending if you fail the objections here? I don't think. I think it's be like I don't know. You went by yourself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was a bellboy. But then I went, okay, I had guessed with me, so I couldn't make them wait for me. I don't know. Do you present this? Because you were watching this event? No. This evidence clearly contradicts this evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in his statement, sir. Your Honor, how exactly are evidence in this statement just not related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright? Okay. Never mind. That's gonna be some funny Will Powers dialogue. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's go. Let's think about this. No, because we established that was, someone else. That was his manager, right? We established that. Never mind! So in the nickel samurai costume, he was talking with someone at first. Oh no, he showed up. No, the mask. The mask was off. Never mind. I watched the two of them because I remember the cutscene. No, Will Powers mentioned that he saw his face. So I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I feel like this is where the contradiction is. Just my instinct. My badge. No, I don't see what's the issue. I thought it was the bellboy. Did I do this already? No, I already did this. Do I need to use a walkthrough again? I don't want to use a walkthrough. I feel like I can pull this off. I'm getting so many pop-ups right now. Okay, this luckily doesn't affect you guys because you guys only get this window. But it's okay. I need to delete those apps so I can stop getting those pop-ups. Whatever it is. After the war ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in Linkle's cinema costume. Did I present the supposed bellboy? Eh? Did I present this? No, that's what I thought. I pressed everything, that's why I'm so confused. I'm trying to see where the contradiction is. I'm just pressing stuff, okay? At this point, might as well use a walkthrough. Okay, I'll be back. You're kidding. Apparently you have to press that twice. So you go through your entire testimony and then you press that again. Okay. At first, what do you mean by that? I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? What did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago, you stated... you know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself? Oh, yeah, so next time, when I'm confused, I should really just press everything because... I should press everything again because that gives me more info again, right? It gives me a refresher on the review information, so that way I can see any slip-up they made. And then, you know, just... in case an event like this happens again. Oh, yeah, that's it, you really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor? This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? No. Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean about a bellboy, right? Matt gave the bellboy a tip. So you gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Oh, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. How much it was? But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all. It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. Bellboy's face. What else so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Power? Well, he wasn't exactly a boy, more like an old gramps. Ahem! I know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court. That'll be court penalty for the witness. No, that's not what I meant at all. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches. A line of stitches? I mean, I don't have stitches myself, so I guess I'm fine with that. Yeah, it went straight from the tippy toe of his head to the bottom of his chin. Almost like that if the thread snapped, all the stuff in his head would come spilling out. That's exactly what I was saying! Like, as if you can open his face wide open, like this was a mask. Stop staring at me, guys! Ah! He was there, at Enguarde's house. He was that butler! What is it, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. So that means Enguarde was talking with the killer then. If that fact were to be exposed, Enguarde would be declared guilty in a blink. Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything. Yes, Chief. You sure you don't have anything you would like to say, Mr. Wright? Huh? What did you just say, Your Honor? If I save this, can I, like, get a bad ending? I'm, like, so desperate, guys. I'm sorry. I think it's just case we can get a bad ending. That's why I'm gonna try getting both endings, right? A good ending is normal and a bad ending. Nothing, Mr. Wright. Nothing. We're just going around and around in circles. Noted, Mr. Powers. Please continue with your testimony. Yeah, I also want to go ask a bit of money. So you get the bellboy a tip, okay? Penny pitcher, okay. The tip. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, I'm sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. A little too much? Especially since the bellboy was a boy, not a girl. Oh, that makes sense. Alrighty, guys. I declare a guilty verdict for On Guard. No! Would you please clarify for the court about how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. And why is that? Because he gives the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash. A roll of cash? Oh, well, how interesting. A roll of cash. And he's a TV star? A kid's TV star, our dad? It's not even like, oh, it's Grey's Anatomy. No, it's a kid's TV show. Well, I mean, it's popular amongst teenage girls, so that does make sense. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious to us. Objection. The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. He loves to put the economy in boils. Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? Well, I watch Mr. Beast. He's a super spender, and he's the only superstar I know. Shut up, Phoenix. If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I be standing around here prosecuting? He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone worlds for cash for all my hard work. Maybe I should be like a waiter in LA. So supporting that roll of cash was not a tip. But then I also watched, I watched La La Land. She was a female waitress or something. She was a female cafe person, and she didn't get large tips, so I have less faith about superstars giving me money. No. Then what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Payment? Are we just jumping the gun here, Edward? Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida. Then the bellboy the witness saw. Yes, he was the assassin. Hold your horses now. Mr. Edward, you don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelley? The killer? He's the person the police special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I'm certain that the person the witness saw was his very assassin, Shelley the killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out. Oh! Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night. What? Oh, the radio thing, right? The transceiver? Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir, right away. The second time. There's the first time and there's the second time. And sometimes the third time. I don't know what joke was, but I was thinking I was gonna do a first time joke, but then I never really executed that. God damn it! This time, I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Now that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean, I do like Will Powers as a witness. I think he's more tolerable than other witnesses. Thank you very much. This is all we need for now. Huh? But I'm not done. He's like the most normal witness we've ever had. Like, if I think about it, I think he's the most chill witness we've ever had. Like even Edward, right, when I know he was a witness before, but like he thought he was a murderer. Okay, he was testifying about him being a murderer. That's like not normal. Okay, it's very good, I'd say, but like that's not normal. Okay, fine. They're both Will Powers and Edward are both goated. Okay, they're both cool witnesses. And yeah, that's about it. As far as I can think about, like on the top of my head. No, that is literally it. I guess the acrobat was a chill witness, but he was a murderer, so yeah. But I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see. Like for the Steel Samurai case, oh my goodness, we had Wendy Oldbag, we had Sal Manila, Cody Hackins, and Dee Vasquez. One of which was smoking in court, another of which was like an 8-year-old. So that's amazing. And another one was kind of a 4chaner. Who even spoke in 4chan abbreviations, okay? And then we had a Wendy Oldbag. No, nothing to say there, okay? She was like flirting with Edward. Okay! Let's first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. Like she was trying to flirt with Edward, who I cannot imagine is straight, okay? Like, if she was not crazy, she would be like, oh, Edward's not straight, but no. Okay. And joking aside, well, okay, if I think, let's move on. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Red, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh. Ha, 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 ha. This is no laughing matter. No, Mia, the laughing was to delay the trial, okay? We gotta stretch things out. This time, I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. Hold it! Hold your pee, okay? Don't go to the bathroom yet, you were supposed to, okay? And what time was it? Oh, well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that. And then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 p.m. by that time? You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers? Haha! If you look at the autopsy report, which we don't actually have. No, we have an autopsy report around, time of death was actually 8:15. Haha! Amend your testimony, Will Powers. You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers? So sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. Okay, no, we're not gonna get something special out of that. It'll be too easy. That's like basic stuff. This is like a harder case, so no. No, timing-wise stuff. Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Yeah. And how could he tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all. But you see, well, he had those stitches in his face. Eric. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt. So which room did the bellboy come out of? Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. The victim's room, huh? Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. There's one's room, alright. Words cannot describe how screwed I am. Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? No, that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of out of place. So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin? Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next. Well, the bellboy was empty-handed. Empty-handed? That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you? I'll agree that is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. Especially since the last bellboy we saw actually carried stuff around all the time. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide or... No, try to pull a fast one. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. Well, there really is. There really isn't. If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed. Ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness' previous statement be supplemented with this new one. Grrr, Edward. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir. Okay. Take that! Hold it. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed? Yeah, really suspicious. When I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand, and there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it. Juice? What kind of juice was it? I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice. If you could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now. Like how he put the fruit juice there, the tomato juice on the table. Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record. Yeah. Hold it! Please don't be so quick to judge. Oh, but it's kind of a Powers family thing. Think of every... Hiccup. Think of every person as a thief. Well, I guess a thief and an assassin are both sneaky and silent. That's not the point, Phoenix. In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us. But he really is the assassin, you know? Yes, but we can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial for as long as possible, you're going to have to pull some cheap tricks on this one. Yeah, let me go save the game. Okay. Back. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of a guest room empty-handed. What if he placed some juice there? Aha! That was the easier one. Mr. Powers. Yes? You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But, isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches, and... So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying that all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Oh, is that a rhyme? Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Well, there's also, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. This is the crime scene. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Koida's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Koida's room, and then he killed him after he brought the juice. Anyways, he left the tray in this room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. Oh, and if you see red stains on his face, that's because he drank the juice himself, not because he killed someone. Okay. But, that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. Ah, but can you prove that Mr. Koida was already dead at that time? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? Oh, I blame you for leading me down this route. I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say, empty-handed. I recall he had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Huh? What? That bellboy, he was wearing gloves. Gloves? Yeah, pitch black, leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves, Your Honor. He likes me sanitary. Oh, that makes sense. Why didn't you mention them earlier? So sorry, it slipped my mind. Oh, boy does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, gotta focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright, that bellboy was wearing black leather ones. So, football is made of leather? Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather? But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy. It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest? Oh yes, please tell us more. Okay. Alrighty, we're going by these testimonies quickly. Get a lot of testimonies. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. But I think this is Allegro. I feel like this is the Allegro dream, so I'm not sure. Why this is like the quote-unquote final testimony? After leaving, he wouldn't have much else to say, I guess. Well, a lot of hard testify. Oh, no. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. And then the old guy just left, without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room? Yeah, I kinda saw all that by accident. Some accident? I'd say you saw too much, and all of it was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please? Yes, Your Honor. Their second meeting. Okay. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Excuse me? I may be a poor underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Oh, from the door of the bathroom with my left eye, and a sort of sneaky spy-like. I knew he was spying. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know. Hold it! I said, hold it! Okay. Fuck! That's better! Ahem. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us few more details. Oh, okay. I should probably ask him only one question at a time. I'm like tired, I'm just gonna do whatever. So who think there's something the bellboy handed off? Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm? Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face? Yeah. Well, it was Mr. Enguarde's room, correct? So it could have only been Mr. Enguarde himself, I'd say. And then, what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing. Let me ask this about this again. Hold it! Huh! I said hold it! Okay. Okay, more details. That's what is something. He gave something to this person. Yeah. And what is this something? Ha ha ha. If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I? But it implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? I think it was something kinda small. I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all he could see was the person's arm. Yes. Yes, it was just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is this all that is really important? Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client. Mr. Powers, please, try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off. Well, let's see. I think it was no. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir. Well, I think it's some sort of wooden statue. Some sort of wooden statue. No, there's no wooden statue in our testimony. The bear? Oh, a wooden bear-shaped figurine. Ah. To indicate that he did the job. Let me press him on this first. But before that, I need to take a 5-minute nap, guys. I'm tired. I'll be back. Hold up. Okay, I didn't even have to take a nap. I just had to take a crap, and I'm so much better. Okay, hold it. A statue? Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. If I saw the actual thing again, I'd probably remember, you know. Looks like for this trial to proceed, I'm going to have to come up with whatever the statue thing is and show it to him. You're gonna have to trust your instinct on this one and take a chance, Phoenix. Well, Mr. Powers, let's continue your testimony. What did the bellboy do after that? I'll keep pressing it and I'll go see if I have to, yeah. I'll see if I have to present it here. Where did this bellboy go after he left Mr. Enguarde's room? He opened the door to the Valhalla Hall, went in there, and who knows after that, right? I do. No, not yet. Hold it! Did you see anything strange, suspicious, or just out of the ordinary at the time? Oh yeah, I saw that one thing. What? You saw something else? There was this jittery alien with a ray gun. It was watching Juan's room, like some sort of stalker. I think we can forget about the alien. Well, Mr. Power says to me just now just as big as his first. It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clear. Although, that just makes it harder on us, doesn't it? Talk about a lose-lose situation. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think it was some sort of wooden statue. I'm just gonna save, make sure, I'm not sure if I just saved right now, I might have just Forgot I just saved right now. Okay. If I save here, then I'm gonna go present a wooden statue. I think I can present it here. Let's go. I don't know how that's an objection. I'm just showing it to him. But yay! What is the point of that pregnant pause? Okay, that's an interesting... Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix. Deep breath. Mr. Powers, there's something you saw. Was it this item? Oh, hey. That's it. That's a something. Okay, just wanted to hear the music for a second. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this at Mr. Matt on Guard's mansion. At the defendant's house? Oopsies. What does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. Shelly the killer assassinated Juan Corrida in his room, and then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then the bear being found in Mr. On Guard's mansion would mean... It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt on Guard is the killer's client. Order! 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 I said order! Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured a bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you haven't shown it to court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have. I almost forgot he knew about it too. I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we are overlooked. Your Honor! A minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright? Could we have a recess? Sure. Yes, more time. There are still a few points left that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further? The bear itself? Would that be questionable? Like, why does it have cuts? Let's go to person who has received a bear. There's one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear. They gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of... Oh! Well, what is it, Mr. Powers? If we're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why. Oh, he said, oh! Like that, not oh. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so, I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. What? Really? I mean, I only saw his arm. But, the arm. It was Nicholas Samurai's arm. I swear it. You've got to be kidding. Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nicholas Samurai. Order! 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 It looks like you've dug your own grave. Yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. More bullying. So the person that took in this little bear was a Nicholas Samurai. And, as we all know, Matt on Guard is a Nicholas Samurai. Thanks to the defense, we've made it all clear. What am I supposed to do now? Mia, help! You don't have time to act lost. You've got to find another angle to attack this from. Hurry! Now, I'll bring this cross-examination to... Your Honor! Again, Mr. Wright! We already removed any and all questionable areas of this testimony. It's about time you removed from this court, right? Wow! I have to find something. Even one more little point will do. There are still questions left unanswered. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further? The bear itself. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright, this was found in Mr. On Guard's mansion. However, Mr. On Guard was arrested at a hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oopsies, this is gonna backfire on us, isn't it? Oh! I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It's not possible that it was Mr. On Guard who took this bear to his mansion. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There's no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken his bear home. Here. Disaster averted by its objection. You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at On Guard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time he was the killer. The killer and On Guard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding in On Guard mansion as his butler. What a bold move! The bear figurine was brought back to On Guard mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, On Guard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion. As well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in this room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt On Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand on my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. Well, do I? What should I do? Oh, raise an objection! Oh, no, it's my There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, the very same figurine was found at On Guard mansion. However, it's possible that this is all the work of a certain other person. So I'm blaming the manager again. What are you saying? What I am saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. Oh boy. Sorry. The real client? Yes. Tisk, is this all you have? Tisk, is this all you have? No then, right? Let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the killer's real client, and therefore the real murderer? Yeah, it's obviously gonna be Adrian Andrews. Take that! Adrian Andrews? Yes. We already know that she tried to frame Mr. Matt On Guard for the crime. By wearing a Bare Nickel Samurai costume. Oh! The Nickel Samurai's arm that I saw. That could have been very well. That could have very well been Miss Andrews. But what about Mr. On Guard? If you two would please recall yesterday's testimony. Okay, and this is a crucial moment, but I just been like having something in my head about how these people are doing are doing so good in English class because they use AI so much. Like it's so annoying. Like I hand write everything myself. I hand type everything myself. Okay? I do all my work myself. Okay, it's all my own work, and then these people. I know them for using AI. They can't even use, they have to use AI for the simplest writing. Like it's so lame. I don't have any proof that they use it for their essays. I mean, I don't think I think for the most part they want to risk that. But still, I know them using AI for their the most basic things, and they get English awards and all that stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You literally you need ChatGPT to write the simplest things, and you're getting English award. Like this is lame. You are lame. Okay. Anyways, I just had to get it out of my chest. I'm not gonna say who it is because, again, I don't have proof or anything, because as I learned from Ace Attorney, evidence is very important. And they're still fine people. They're okay people. They aren't entirely bad. I'm not gonna ruin their career. I only see them use ChatGPT for non-formal writing, anyways. Only personal stuff, not school written stuff. I never actually seen them use ChatGPT for actual school stuff. But still, they are not good at English. Why are they getting recognized for English? So, anyways, what I was saying was. If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. I'm sorry, just had to get it off my chest because I was annoyed by that. Okay. And normally I was gonna say that for the Battlecats ranting. Okay, because Battlecats has now become I guess the only way I can keep Battle Cuts entertaining while I'm doing like easiest battles is by ranting, okay? I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry, guys, but the point is, yeah, let's get back. The defender was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. Then, finding this figure at Mr. Enguarde's mansion, it was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? Well, what I want to do is I want to save the game real quick. I know we've been saving the game a lot, but just trust me, okay? This is going to be real quick. I have so many accidental save files. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go save it. I'm going to save it right here for now. And I'm going to go load back this. Okay, I just want to see what happens. Okay, I'll load that back later. Let me just load this. I want to see what happens if I... Yeah, I want to present the bear. And what I want to do is I want to go hear the verdict. Okay, I just want to check this out. I want to check out what the alternate would have done. Go! Speed, speed, speed! Speed clicking, yes! Okay, keep going, keep going. Defendant's house. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yep, yep, yep. I just want to check what would happen if I just heard a verdict. Okay, is this the bad ending I've been trying to get? Is this a bad ending? Because I feel we already tried just getting the bad ending just by getting a guilty verdict, but like we didn't get anything special out of that, so I'm just like curious. The bear itself, yes. What happens if I click power testimony? Oopsies, I should have done that, so I could have got more dialogue, but okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry, I'm lame. It's fine. Okay, disaster averted by Flux. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I should have clicked power testimony just to get another, you know, check out more dialogue, but whatever. Mutter to yourself. Okay, the killer, yes, yes, I know this stuff. Gotta go as fast, come on, keep spot right clicking, right click, right click, right click. Okay, let's hear the verdict. Can I just hold? No. Or what are you trying to pull? Did I not do the bear itself? Yeah, let's do this again. Mr. Power's testimony, of course. Oh? I know that my testimony is kind of shaky, but... Your inanity stupefies me, Mr. Wright. We have already clarified all questionable points during the cross-examination just now. Wasting time like this? Calling the testimony questionable? I say it's your head that's questionable here. Ah! Okay. There we go. Yes, I agree. And now cross-exam. Okay, now I believe. Please, wait! You're being very persistent today. I should have read the judge's dialogue, okay. Because I can't let it end like this. I know my outburst just now was a little questionable. Questionable indeed. But... there really are some questionable points left to discuss, Your Honor. What are you trying to pull? Okay, well we can't have that. I'm gonna do this again because I accidentally skipped over a judge's dialogue. Oopsie, he's gonna lose more health. Power testimony, of course. Oh, I know my testimony is kind of shaky, but... okay, stupefies me. Already have... okay, yep. I already read this stuff. The judge's dialogue I want to read. Ah, because I kind of started skipping over this instinctively. Yes, I agree. The cross-examination went smoothly and there was nothing wrong with the testimony. Now then, I believe... Please wait, okay. We can go back to the normal stuff, okay. The person who received the bear. We did the bear itself, now we wanted the person who received the bear. Mr. Power's testimony, yes. And, okay. We can't be sure. Oh! Okay, I remember we took the bear. Really? That armor is a nickel samurai something. You gotta be kidding. Are you sure? Yes. Order, order! Digging my own grave. Okay, I just want to check out what would happen if I, yeah, I want to check out, just giving the verdict over. Hear the verdict. I could have seen the game here. The defense rest. Phoenix, are you giving up? If you do, Maya will die. And you'll carry that weight on your shoulders every day for the rest of your life. I don't want that to happen to you. I also don't want Maya to die in general. But anyways, Mia, raise an objection, Phoenix. I'll now announce my objection. Okay, there we go. Okay, I just wanted to check that out, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, that was kind of... I know that wasn't like... It was fine. I think it's worth it. But okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, Mio just like... If you let Maya die, you'll raise that... Okay, she just like... Do you want that burden the rest of your life? And I'm just like... What about the part where Maya actually dies? Aren't we gonna be upset about Maya dying? Okay, no, she much... Also, why did I get 2 copies of... Oh, okay, my thing is... Okay, my Steam page was acting weird. Okay, never mind. Mr. Richard, what is your opinion on this? No, Mia does care. I was just like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I'm just doing stuff now. Okay, I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense logic. Besides which, there's no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. What is with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell Mr. On Guard did it. I can't believe the defense. Oh, fuck. Yes, unbelievable. It's not something petty. It's murder of all things. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Okay, I need to read the dialogue again. I'm sorry, guys. I clicked through it. Whoopsies. I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the blame on someone else. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. Order! 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 All disrupted parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense theory. Yes, let's go. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did specially bring that bear to On Guard right away. Why do you ask? Is there anything special about it? Absolutely, and I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. No different parts. We got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, recess time. Ha ha ha! Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? It was your idea? Okay, you're gonna definitely die, and I'm gonna just watch you get hanged. This was your idea. But I never done it in desperation. You try to pin the guilt to Adrian. Ugh. I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick. Pearls? Where's Mia? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away. A really strong power? That's Maya! Let's go! Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is... It's from Gumshoe! How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. Phew, that's good, pal. And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time. We just had one. Even a single clue would be really helpful. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent! Huh, a tent? I could see a circus tent! Oh, a circus tent. Oh, Mia! Okay, Maya called Mia, so that way she could see her surroundings. I could see circus tent. Mia! It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So does Maya called you away. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent just outside the window, about 300 feet away. Gumshoe! Is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal. The Very Big Circus. Oh, the Very Big Circus is back. Okay, this is interesting. Maya's somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map. I've got a 300-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry! And? I could see a mailbox under the window, just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Okay, what else? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so. I heard her! An old office building! Good stuff, pal! Okay, just hang in there! Just a little longer, pal! Wish us luck! Good luck! I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry. Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Okay. We got this, guys. Okay, Maya should definitely be rescued soon. Because it's that's a really good distance. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Okay, I'll be back real quick. I just need to turn the lights here, okay? 1 sec. I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, The prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You have seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that a witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? All right. Why does she... Okay. But as your has all planned out, okay? We know what we're doing, okay? Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At the center is a small cavity, with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jeweler box just by looking at it. Oh, that's Flirk. This is interesting. Hold up. Is a suicide note hidden in it? So this figurine is a container of sorts, isn't it? Is it? Yes. Looks can be deceiving. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. So if... Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So Juan, he had his teddy bear that nobody would suspect. I thought it was just like a bunch of cuts. Okay, so that's why they might have been trying to cut it open. Because they wanted to get a suicide note? Wait, whatever. Whatever it is. Maybe it's not cuts. Maybe it's just like parts. Hold on, let me check the thing. Yeah, when it got covered in many thin cuts, I thought it just because, you know, the figurine, I thought it just, on guard, like, lashing out on it. Previously, I thought it was the killer, but no, it's on, I thought, oh, it's on guard is lashing out onto it. No. So this figurine, that has a suicide note. Okay, so what was going to happen was, Juan Corrida, he was going to use the suicide note he hid inside the figurine to show that how bad On Guard was. So On Guard, of course, you know, he had Juan Corrida killed for that reason. So he had Juan Corrida killed for that reason, and then he got his figurine, so that way the suicide note, the evidence, would be away. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. It looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Okay. The bear figurine. First! Gotta save the game, obviously. Duh. Anyways, let's go back. Let's do this. Okay. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. Hold it! A puzzle? That's right. But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that? Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in. Oh, yes, I see. After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed. Oh, this is most interesting. A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. Anyways, oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it. So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? In its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. And how do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Then this was a present from you? That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Miss Andrews. And he hid her mentor's suicide note in it. Witness, let's continue your testimony. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there was that many people with the same bear from in this country. But it seems like it can be easily broken, especially if someone wanted to get at what it's inside. Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same one again once it's broken. You really can't tell, yeah. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container, or jewelry box? I never told anyone, and as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? A couple. Then of course that means Mr. Ongar didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. Okay, only Corrida and Andrews knows how to open it. That's why he has not found the suicide note yet, and if we open it, we could find it. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that could come next, and that is this. What is inside this box? What's inside? That's right. That's what you're going to find out next. Witness. Yes? You are the only one who can open this. Please. Alrighty. She's gonna be a little shocked, isn't she? There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. Click. I've opened it. Is this what you wanted? What is that? It looks like a note. That's what I thought. I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note. The suicide note? The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Infax. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. It seems Celeste Infax had very beautiful handwriting, and she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This was definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. Order! Witness! Did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere, because it had already been taken from the killer. Everything's going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace, so now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right. At least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it's only appropriate the contents of the note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it, and I was going to burn it for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note out loud. Alrighty. Very well. Oh boy. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deadly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Infax left to us a record of all that had happened to her, about being used and then thrown away by Ongar, about being engaged to Corrida and Ongar's role in destroying that, and about how she decided, in her despair, to end it all. We're gonna get an actual note? I guess not. But that's all Miss Infax had to say. I think it would have been really good if they try to do note, I think it would have been really good writing we could have gotten. Like it would have been like really emotional, but I guess not. Okay. Maybe it's because it was like a suicide note, so like it's already grim itself, so that's why I didn't want to get into like actual wording. But I think it would have been a really emotional moment if we got the actual suicide note writing. There's one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Ongar. Then what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder— Fuck! I hold enter. Okay, I'll be back. Hold up. No, after the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. Stay there. Hold up. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word! Matt Ongar values, above all else, his refreshing like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. Oh boy. It's Ongar's fault that woman killed herself. And this time, he even went as far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible. What a selfish person. I guess there are slimeball lawyers out there who will defend these creeps too. Okay. There's no room for doubt here. Well, somebody's had to defend him. Okay, I'm doing the hard job. Okay, please. Okay, I guess we're not gonna get to read it. But, I mean, I guess it would have been a really hard thing to write. Like, all the details and all that stuff, trying to do it in, like, a convincing... Yeah, I guess it makes sense. There's no room for doubt, though. If they do adapt this case, though, I'm not sure how the anime adapts this, but once I adapt it, I'm gonna have like a emotional moment here where we get the victim, like Celeste, right? Her actress can read in her voice the note, right? Anyways, Mr. the Killer's client goal was to obtain this suicide note, and the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found in the defendant's house. It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this one? What is hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay. There are two deadly pieces of evidence. The figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of the situation through one of those. The gavel's already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry! The suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? I mean, we have health. Okay. If anything, I'm gonna go with the figurine. Pursue the figurine. I mean, I should save the game really. Let's do that. Because we get the choice to save the game. So yeah, let's go do that. Not a bad idea. No. Okay, but let's go figurine. That's what I'm going with. Because suicide note looks normal. Just a figurine is a little weird. Please wait, Your Honor. Because how would he know the suicide note was in the figurine, right? Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it? It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. Bro, I'm good at my job. It's not my fault. Okay. I mean, actually, it's all mine. It's actually mine. I actually earned that skill to be good at my job. Anyways, the assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Corrida, at the request of his client, of course. So, what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. the Killer's client was Mr. On Guard. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. You can't tell just by looking at it that this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that Matt On Guard thought the note was hidden inside this bear are 0 to none. Oh, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of it that way. Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. After all, there's no reason why Mr. On Guard would ever want a jewelry box like this. Order! 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 You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying? Oh, we're getting to this evidence. What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Matt On Guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And? The victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt On Guard. Order! Order! Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You... Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of. Sort of is an unacceptable answer, Mr. Wright. The jury... not the jury. The crowd is gonna dislike me even more. I see you're confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. Huh? But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this. Oh, right, with Wendy Oldbaggy doing that. Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Matt On Guard's fingerprints were on there? Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. On Guard learned of the suicide note through this. He is watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Hey, now, what's that lawyer thinking? Mommy? Is that man the bad killer guy? Shh! Stop, don't look at him. Aw, hey! The way he's sweating is just so, ew, nasty. Phoenix, stop sweating. I'm sorry. Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet? What I'm going to do next? Just running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgewood is very close to putting the lid on this case. But what I'm interested is once Maya does get saved, right? We still have another part of the trial left. So I'm wondering, we already have all this dirt on guard. So what sort of defense am I gonna have to pull that will make it hard for me to prosecute on guard? I know it seems like Mr. Edgewood is very close to putting the lid on this case, but because Edgewood already has an advantage, right? So we have to pull some sort of crazy defense that'll make it so that it's hard for me to break it again. But, in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it, Mia? There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate? I would really hate to see a good prosecutor get scolded. I really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded. Okay, wait, hold up. Back, okay. For not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? The only thing I haven't really looked closer into is like the drive, the video. Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? Present evidence. I have an objection, Your Honor. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. God damn it. Objection! There you go, Your Honor! The defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You're beginning to sound desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is the real objection I have. This is not like you at all, pointing at my objections, okay? Do you want me to speak louder? Fine. Bring it on. In your eagerness to prove your point, you forgot one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? Fuck! Okay, so, you're telling me that I forgot something? You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm taking the credit from Mia again. Okay, I'm sorry, Mia. But it's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. And that is... No. That does catch out. That does... Okay. I was thinking about this, right? The transmit... Yeah, the transmitter. Present! Take that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh. Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed. Fuck. But I think the item that should be examined is the defense's gray matter. Whoops! Mr. Wright, after this trial is over, I'd like to see you in my chambers. I think there are a few things we need to discuss. We just saved this right now, thank God. Okay. Okay, let's go do the objection again. Okay. What happens if I do no objections? I have no objections to on guard getting his guilty sentence as he should. But I can't let that happen yet. Mia said there's still something worth examining. If she thinks so, then even I have to force it. I must bring something up. I have an objection, Your Honor. That was about the weakest. Okay, fine, Edgeworth, shut up. Objection! Your Honor. Okay. Imagination, okay. Stealing credit from Mia's awesome lines. Okay. Wasn't it spy camera because Edgeworth said he was not going to investigate it, just a bear? Ha! Well, Mr. Edgeworth? The music didn't stop. Whoopsies. Okay, I should have actually saved the game right before the choice. Present evidence. Let's go get your booker. I have an objection, Your Honor. Okay, shh. Objection! Save. Aha! What are you gonna do about that, Edgeworth? Eh? Okay, we've been stuck on this for a few minutes. Okay. What are you telling? Okay. You're so close, Edgeworth. There's something you should really examine about this piece of evidence. The Magatama, of course! Suicide note. Strangled with scarf. It's gotta be this. Okay, no, we did both of them. The bear. Yes. Oh. I mean, he was the one who examined that properly, so I guess that makes sense. Then what the hell? We don't need to use walkthrough because we can spam all this evidence. Okay. You're telling me I forgot something? You're so close, Edgeworth. Okay. It's gonna be the suicide note. It's gonna be this. We're gonna use the walkthrough, guys. Oh, are we? Hold up. No, we are fine. We have the badge over here. We have the Magatama glossy photo. With Maya who has glossy lips. Okay, shut up, Sharia. Stop simping. Okay. Press conference. The killer. Camera. Article. Guide map. Ah. The guitar. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was really only there for the beginning, okay. Maybe there's something with the guitar? I don't know. Okay, the guitar is not it. It's not gonna be the hotel guide. No, it's not gonna be the glass of wine. No, that's normal. Crime, fine. Okay, we really are getting desperate, aren't we? No, we'll get to it eventually. Guys, trust me! My badge! It's gonna be my badge, guys, okay? No, we don't have time to waste, okay? We don't have time to waste, we gotta focus. The photo of the crime. Ah! One more time, and then I'm gonna choose the walkthrough. The card. We'll be back, guys. Hold up. I guess it really was something as basic as just examining the latest piece of evidence we got again. Okay. That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right? Who knows? Who knows? Wait a minute. Oh, I mean, sure, the suicide note was found in... Oh, okay. Like, this is a fake suicide note? I mean, sure, the suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. Oh! Because that makes sense, because we actually just got evidence. That's something none of us has examined, right? Edgeworth examines old evidence, except for the evidence he just got in court. Obviously, one has to analyze that yet. So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impacts or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting... Mr. Wright, are you saying the suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. On Guard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? How dare you! Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Ah! Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Mr. Matt On Guard. I didn't know such thing. Me when I lie. Right. If you're going to pronounce this suicide note as a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. Ah! That's enough! Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm this handwriting on the suicide note? It is as the defense says, the handwriting is yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached the point where a verdict is impossible. That's impossible! This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. Ooh, okay, that might be an issue. We just want to recess. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. No, we'll save Maya by then, it's just that... No, it's fine if we delayed another day, because I don't think... No, what if Shelly the Killer kills Maya? That's what we're mainly concerned about. We just wanted a recess so that way Shelly the Killer doesn't do anything with Maya yet. But like, again, he only gave us the warning at the end of the night, right? So we might still be fine. Like, this would be ideal. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and the defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis in my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time. Enguarde is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that. Thank God this is not a jury trial. I think we've reached the end of the line. I mean, of course, the judge will keep going. Guilty! 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 Keep saying that. Keep saying that until we get a call by Gumshoe. Yes! What is that sound? It's Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe? What is with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? We're gonna sit in front of the court. You know, Enguarde is right there. He'll tell the killer. Okay. He got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm gonna keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time. But don't tell me we don't have any more. Guilty! 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 Did everyone hear that? Like, can we, like, delay the trial, please? Just a little recess, please. Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. Okay. I can't do that. Oh, okay, they're not hearing us right now. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch! Here's my phone. Take that! Oh, that's cool. It's like, wee! The phone, like woo! It's like that. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, whatever. Mr. Edgeworth. Please, you gotta buy some more time. Court is in session. Okay. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying? Mr. Wright, this is the court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I am reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day. Or is it? Why did I get a pop-up right? God damn it. The pop-up just came right in the... Fuck that pop-up. I wanted to see the objection myself. God damn you. Fuck you, pop-ups. Please wait, Your Honor. Gonna delete that app right after. Edgeworth. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? You guys won't see the pop-up, but it pops up on my screen. It's like... My recording only takes this window, so you guys can't see any pop-ups on my computer, but the pop-ups like covered my entire computer. It's like so annoying. Well, what is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary test on this piece of evidence in that time. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. Thank you, Edgeworth. But wouldn't it be better if we just adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? 30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I'm asking for. Please, Your Honor. We're both begging you. Both the boys. Very well. Since both my sons are begging me, I'll do it. At the prosecution's request, my favorite son. This court will now take a 30-minute recess. It's not because of my other son. But be advised, I will not allow another recess today. I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day. I mean, based on experience, Shelly the Killer. Okay, yeah, based on experience, Shelly the Killer only tells us like this only gets mad at us at the end of the night. He'll tell us this at the night. He won't be. Yeah, he usually tells us at the night. So we would have actually got the most time out of this if we went to another day, because then we would have until the nighttime, based on what happened last time. But again, we don't want to take the risk. We keep delaying the trial. Right. Well, what's going on with my situation? The killer looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't fight her in that time. Ooh. Okay. Wait. What? Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time. Just spit it out. Right! It looks like we just missed him, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things. Can we use any of them as evidence? How? I thought you'd ask, pal. I've got the things he left with me right now. I'm on my way over. Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. You're a hero, Gumshoe. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this. With my hunk of a junk car, I say I beat her in about 20 minutes, sir. This is why we love you, Gumshoe. This is why you're always ranking S tier with character tier list. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm putting out all the stops and running every red light. Items left by the murderer. Huh. Maybe there's something among them that'll be decisive enough to end this. Earthquake? Edward, it's fine. It's just an earthquake. Hey, what's wrong? You take the Gumshoe. Answer me. No! A car crash! Oh, that didn't happen to us. No, but it was through the phone. No. No one can stop me. No! Oh my god, the phone beeping's like a hospital sound too. What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What is he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken, and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. No! We can't let that happen. Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why? Oh, why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Oh, this will be so cool for a TV series, I'm telling you, okay? This will be so cool. Okay, just trust me, okay? Let me adapt this, please! Anyways, okay. I mean, I've yet to see how the anime handles it, but I want a proper TV series where we get to, like, explore all these cases in its entirety. Like, we don't have to cut things short. Like in the anime, I like the anime, but again, they had to cut a lot of stuff out. Like, I just checked. They did the Farewell My Turnabout in 4 episodes, okay? Like, that's not a lot of time, okay? I think they did a fine job with Turnabout Goodbyes, because they had 5 episodes for that. But, like, for other cases, they didn't have that much time. Like, Turnabout Samurai, they had to cut, like, an entire trial. And it's fine. Like, they were able to still get a lot of fun stuff, I'd say, out of Turnabout Samurai, right? Which is what is good, right? It was a fun case. I'm glad we got that. But again, like, I can't... they still had to cut stuff off, like the cross-examinations, the grueling cross-examinations, which what makes Ace Attorney iconic, right? The witnesses keep finding contradiction after contradiction until the whole truth is spilled. That's what makes it iconic. We weren't able to get that much in the anime, which I would hope in a real TV series. Anyways, why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? There is a way. That's right, there is a way. Because when there's a phoenix right, there's a right way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. We can? This? My badge? What do we use? We have a bunch of photos. Spy camera. Found in the victim's room. Receipt. Interesting. I'm gonna go with the thing for now. I don't know why. Because radio stuff. Right. We're not in the middle of a mock trial. Oh, damn. That hurts. We're not in the middle of a mock trial here. I guess this won't work, huh? I guess it's up to me. Alright. I'll think of something on my end. Don't get your hopes up too high, but I'll try my best. Did I say something wrong? Edgeworth, what is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent, and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, defense attorney, Phoenix Wright, chooses death. Right? It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict. Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They're probably finished with a handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. Guess we can't find Gumshoe, can we? Guess we didn't really have any evidence. Okay. God damn it. But no, this is really thrilling right now. I really enjoy this. Well, yeah, we're gonna continue this in the final trial of this case and of this game. Wow, this was a good game. Okay, I don't know why people put it in the bottom of the rankings. I was expecting like something worse, but no, this game was amazing. I love the cases in this game, especially this one. This was really impressive. I wasn't expecting a case like this good, but it was amazing. Well, I don't know what else to say other than thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.